Listen, you hear that? That's the sound of the clock running out on your defense. Icba. This ain't a game, it's a takeover. You ready? Let's go.
Mic check, 1, 2, I'm the point guard running the play with a surgical view. I'm a ghost in the post, I'm a beast in the paint, and I'm coming for everything, even the pews. Got the spirit of mine, Fernandez, the El Presidente, the L in the elegant move. I'm a veteran spirit in the rookie body. I'm finding the pocket, I'm catching the groove. See the Icba roster, we're stacked to the ceiling. We're peeling the layers of defense away like a Scotty Thompson hustle. I'm grabbing the board and I'm putting it back in the day. I'm a hurricane mental, the physical dental. I'm biting the rim and I'm breaking the glass. If you're standing in front of me, better start praying, cause buddy, you're looking like grass.
Coming in hot like a summer in QC. I'm moving so fast that you can't even see me. I'm hitting the triple, I'm James, yeah, big game. The fame and the flame is a visual TV. I'm crossing you over, I'm Johnny up our rentals, the flying A. I'm the pilot today, I'm dodging the reach-ins, I'm dodging the fouls, and I'm making the highlight. I'm here for the pay, Icba. We the cream of the crop, and we never gon' stop, and we never gon' flop. We be taking the shot from the top of the key, and we making it drop like a heavy set mop. I'm a Robert Jarsty, the big J energy, living legend. I'm leading the pack, I'm leading the pack. If you try to come at me with anything less than your best, then you're getting a slap on the back. Full court press, nothing but the net, man, nothing but the best. Icba on the chest, we don't need the rest. From the jump ball start to the final whistle test. Full court press, nothing but the
rusted rim on the plywood board, down in the flooded alley, playing like we own the floor. We shoot to forget.
Welcome to NBA basketball. I'm Damon Bruce, and we've got it for you here on 2K Sports. Wednesday in the NBA, it's the away team going up against the home team. And without any further ado, let's head to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew at the arena. I'll be back at halftime.
Hello everyone, get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And for the home team, pass to Ramos. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez, number 23, off with the layup.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Number 11, Lopez covering. Misses the fadeaway inside. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. He'd like them to concentrate defensively on slowing the game down. There's simply too much speed in their opponent, and to get into a run-and-gun type of game is not to their advantage, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Number 77, Lopez covering. Number 77, Drops in the short one.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if the defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen.
Number 11 stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Number 4. Number 11. The shot is off.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Back to Lopez. Makes the lead pass. Number 7. No good with the layup. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Ramos, and the basket good.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Stolen. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Plenty of space. And the jumper is on the mark. So it's the visitors now. Trailing by 4. Here's the screen. Number 77, Lopez covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Navarro. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .149 left to play in the first quarter. Ramos, defended by Wells. Ramos the best to Thompson. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one. Gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. The pass to Wells. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is off. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Getting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. They set the pick. Number 7 buries it down low.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Kicks it to Hill. Off target at the rim.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And the shot is good. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Dishes it to Thompson. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Number 18. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that does it for the first quarter. The home team up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. with the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
He kicks to Evans. Six to shoot. Number 18. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Well, 50% from the floor. And Thompson kicks to Hill. Up again. A follow-up champ.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
Now here's Evans. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Here's Ramos, and he banks in the layup. He has 6.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. The baseline JAYR. Evans can't get that one to fall. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Thompson outside. There's a good screen. He passes to Ramos. Number 33 uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And Steve, near the bucket, he's one of the best finishers around. I mean, he does a great job of using his strong body to fight through contact and get to the rack.
Now, here is Hill. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Around 40% from the floor here. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Number 11 can't get it to fall.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Six on the shot clock. Number 77. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Thompson, he's checked in for Hill. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
There's a screen off the pick. That one off the back iron and out.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, folks. The rebounding is right there at the top of the list. That lead should be safe if they keep shooting like this.
Well, they're on fire. I mean, they're absolutely on target and looking to pad that scoring total, too.
That's good.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Number 4. Can't get it to go. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. 55 seconds left here in the second. The lead now cut to single digits. He has 7.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Good. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's the screen. The 3, and that one's good.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Thompson dishes to Lopez. Number 7. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Thompson outside. And the first half is now in the books. The home team up 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the third quarter. But right now, it's time for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's Hump Day, and this is 2K Sports at the half. Glad you're along for the ride. The home team is on a tear right now. Extra possessions almost too easy to come by. They've piled up the second chance buckets. And the visitors still keeping at it. They're gunning from distance. The three-pointer's been their prime weapon. And that's it for us here in the studio. Time to send it on back out to Kevin Harlan and the gang for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Number 11, and he hits the jump shot. And here is Lopez. Fires for 3, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
Clock at 6. Number 77 misses the 3. And certainly key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Number 4, defended by Navarro. There's the pick. Number 4. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today. Pound that thing inside.
Lopez over to help. Number 23. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 7.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Second chance shot, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And, you know, this is a pick-and-roll league. We all know that everyone runs it, and he's really, really good with that particular play. He'll set the screen, really good timing when he rolls, and then the ability to catch and make a shot from there.
And he really is a tough guy to go up against because he throws his weight around so often and with reckless abandon. I mean, it can really wear you down physically.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Number 42. The shot is good off the backboard.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Lopez outside. Number 23. Misses from short range.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Number 23 can't get it to go. Gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. He lays it in. 6 points for him. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is trying to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Passes it to Navarro. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Open shot. Lopez drops one in from the wing. Lopez has got his second bucket. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Navarro. Takes the 3. Gets it to go.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Ramos. Number 91. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They set the screen. Evans left side. Cannot hit. Around 44% in this third quarter. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. And they're moving it up. Shoots it. At the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can't let someone of his skill go unbodied at the rim like that. Box him out. Get him away from the basket. He'll make you pay with tip-ins like you just saw.
Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Lopez. No luck.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And the 3 ball is good. 10 points for him.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes having been behind the 3-point line. So got to make some adjustments defensively.
There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Ramos. Nice D from Navarro. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Goes up the baseline. Misses off the right iron.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
That is good. Lopez has got 6. 23 seconds left to play in the third.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
Number 77. Lopez with the steal. Here's Ramos. Comes up empty down low. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The home team up 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. It's Hill on the wing. Clock at 4. Number 4. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Inside, number 11. The layup off target. Being at 51%. Really solid. Number 4. And the baseline jumper, no good. And 43% from the floor. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. No good from Navarro. Gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Right side Hill. Can't connect from short range. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Off on the layup. Gone 1 of 3 from the field here. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And his body control is something else I like about him. I'm not sure how he does it, but the way he's able to hang in the air and change his shot to get it around the defender is purely amazing.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Here's Navarro. Gets an open look and hits.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. It's Thompson off the drive. Lopez kicks to Thompson. There's the steal. Here's the break. Number 23. And blocked by Lopez.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable for doing a nice job collectively. He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Now here's Lopez. Offensive rebound. Blocked. But they recover it. And there's the pass to Ramos. The feed now to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
And the shot is good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Pretty well at 46% from the floor. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in.
24 seconds.
Gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Number 77. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They definitely had the advantage inside. Another big grab a moment ago.
Ramos the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. The time for the ball. Number 77. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
As you said, that inside game, so strong for them.
Boy, that's right, and they need to keep the pressure on. I mean, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense when you're pounding them inside. A close game like this can be won or lost on the board.
.153 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Six on the shot clock. They need this one. Off target at the rim. Gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Scooped up. Number 42. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Well, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Ramos. Ripped away. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
.34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
It falls!
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
What's your take, guys?
And this one is far from over. If they can get a quick score here and then a fast foul as well.
Tell you what, free throws become tougher with the game on the line, so a few missed ones here, and they could get right back in it.
.17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Number 11 connects, and he is brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Guys, your thoughts?
Well, the way to go here, you got to get a quick basket and then a foul. That's the only course of action at this point.
And it's key who they foul. Don't send an excellent free throw shooter to the line here.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. A three-pointer off the mark. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Number 23, off target. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
Ito ba to? Trending ka na naman, boso.
Welcome, Damon Bruce with you as we get ready for NBA action here on 2K Sports. Wednesday in the NBA. It's the away team going up against the home team.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline report tonight is Doris Burke. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And for the home team, to shoot. Shot, high post, and the shot is good.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row. in a real short period of time.
Number 33, number 42, off target at the rim.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And a missed layup. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. According to him, their focus defensively is going to be on making things difficult inside. Ideally, they'll be in the best shape, he feels, if they force most of the shots against them to come from the perimeter. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
They set the pick. Number 7. No good with the layup. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Oh, he misses the dunk. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Offensive rebound, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pulls up on the wing, and that one's good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
There's the pick. All sorts of time, and that one's good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Shot clock at 5, number 1. And that one comes up a bit short.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Giles. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Can't connect from short range.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Comes up empty down low.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action. That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in sight. Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
.107 left in the first quarter. Number 15. .104 left to play in the first. Number 8, defended by Ramos. Down low, and the basket by Blake.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Number 8, Goes back up. Great defense that time from Blake.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. The pass to Ramos. Number 8. Double zero. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The home team, they lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Now the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done 2 things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Gentlemen, Ray Allen is arguably the greatest three-point shooter in NBA history. It's a shot crafted by endless reps in the gym, and he thinks being a bit, quote, obsessive-compulsive may have fed into his legendary dedication. He recalled back when he was 8 years old. He always had to make 5 left-handed layups and 5 right-handed layups before he could leave the gym. But one day, another team needed the gym, and he had to leave before he could complete his ritual. He said, "I cried. It messed up my day." Guys, it sounds strange, but that's Ray.
The Doris, for all of his downsides, that devotion to repetition is part of what's made Allen such an amazing shooter. At the end of the day, it certainly worked for him. Here's Ramos. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. That puts them in the lead.
Now, he's talented from that range. That's what separates him from a lot of shooters.
Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Number 99. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Number 1. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Feeds to Blake. Backs him down. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play him.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen. In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Number 8 gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Giles, and yes, sir, that one drops. And the home team has possession. It's a 3-point game. Plenty of space. Can't hit.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
They get the rebound. Number 13. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Just 5 on the clock. Number 15, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off with the layup. On 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. 1:16 left to play in the first half. 0-0. The baseline jumper goes down. And an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Number 8. No good from outside. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession. A little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Here's Giles. Cannot hit. Being 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Can't get it to go. Now Blake. The shot misses. Puts up a prayer. Can't get it to go. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. The home team up 1. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports, and we're all set for the halftime report. Plenty of hustle from the home team. They're crashing the offensive glass with reckless intensity, tremendous hustle. On the other side, the visitors looking pretty solid as well. Outstanding bench production. They've gotten a very nice lift, and that's made a huge difference for them on the scoreboard. And that's all there is for me here in the studio. Time to send you back to my friend Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. For the game at 42%. Shot off the pick, and he gets the jumper to drop.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And he's very much a student of the game in terms of getting to know the tendencies of whichever player he's guarding on any given night and then gearing his defensive game plan to do what he needs to do to stop him.
And the shot is good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Gone 3 for 5 from the field. To the inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Here's Giles. Kicked away. Gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Number 7 buries the long-range jumper. He's got 10.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's the screen. 0. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Shooting for Utah, number 1. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Here's Giles. That one's off. Still out of sync.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 0. Can't nail the jumper. Thing has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Number 42. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another.
Defensively, guys, they just don't seem to be giving the same kind of effort that they were in the first half of the game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
Well, this is a really critical possession here, Kevin. It's essential that they put a stop to this run.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
Shot off the screen. They get it again. Giles. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. 6 points for him.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Number 7. Number 33 takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Stolen.
Get outside.
6 on the shot clock. Number 42. The layup off target. Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Number 6. Number 2. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 8.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Number 42. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. There's a screen. Number 2. Shot denied. Number 1. Oh, that's blocked. But he gets it back. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Number 7. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 12.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Zero. Off target from outside. Number 21 steps back and drains the jump shot. Number 2. No luck. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The home team up 9. And we'll be back with you right after this. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Number 1.
Number 2. That's his number 9. Number 21.
And the home team has possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Gets the bucket.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
On the wing, James gets a very good look and converts.
The assist. Number 2.
Being around 40% from the floor here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Number 7. Blocked. Here's Giles, and that one swishes right in.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Number 8, and the rejection by James. 6 to shoot. Number 42 goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. There's a good screen. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Boy, big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Number 1 puts the lead pass in front of him. Good. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Clock at 6. And here we go. Number 21. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy 2, so instead foul him, make him shoot free throws.
That's right. A smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
The first one falls. Good on both. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giles from outside off the mark.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Shot clock at 6. Being not great, 40% for the game. Number 42. It's good from in time.
Got a good clear look right over the top of his defender because of that height advantage.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
.58 left in the fourth. The putback slams it home for the putback.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To the middle, number 21. Another shot. That's blocked. Number 6, Money from the wing. 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Number 1, foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
At the line, your Jazz. Number 1. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. And he makes both free throws.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, and to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
5 on the clock. 0. No dice from the high post.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Offline with the baseline jumper. Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Soft touch off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Ramos. Just 5 to shoot. 0-0.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both shots good from the stripe.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and polish it off.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
Well, you got to love his determination.
And so they get the victory here at home. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
The asphalt screams under the pressure of the tip-off. Engines ignite as the rubber meets the hardwood grain. Through the chicane, we break the press with a high-octane loft. Gravity pulls.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got NBA basketball for you. I'm David Bruce. Wednesday in the NBA. It's the away team going up against the home team. And that'll do it from the studio. Let's get you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports broadcast crew at the arena. I'll see you back here at halftime.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And for the home team,
Damon Bruce here. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Wednesday in the NBA.
it's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And for the home team, doubled by Ratliff. Number 35. They get it again. Number 7. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
That's good.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. This is a team that loves to run, and he wants to see them do what they love. Fast break basketball should be on the menu today, guys. We'll enjoy watching it.
Thanks a lot, Doris. No dice from 9 feet out. Number 8. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ratliff pulls it in.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
It's off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Here's McCarthy. No good.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Number 35, defended by McCarthy. Releases. Number 14, can't hit.
Didn't matter that he was surrounded. He was the guy who muscled everybody else out of the way to get that board.
And there's the pass to McCarthy. And it's good. Off through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Yeah, he's somebody who's very comfortable with the ball in his hands, and it's amazing to see the dribbling skills on display when you watch him play.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
Number 7, the shot from the low post is good.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. They set the pick. Number 5. Can't make good off the pick.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Number 7 gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, no good from McCarthy.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
No good with the layup. 33% here in the first quarter. Number 35 nails the wide open jump shot.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
1:44 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Number 8 And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here. So I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy two and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
And here is Johnson. Down low, deflected. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Number 21 on the money from 12 feet away.
Now, the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face, couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, it made his height advantage count that time.
Now here's Johnson, defended by Castro. Number 13. That one's off, still out of sync.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
Yeah, and some players and teams even shy away from that mid-range jumper, but this team seems to have it dialed in from that range.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. They set the screen. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Teardrop shot.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
And that does it for the first quarter. The away team, they're up by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, this team played an excellent first quarter offensively, moving the ball and getting a good flow to their offense. That's why you see those big assist totals.
Yeah, very timely passing for them, Steve, and that's why they've been able to jump out to this lead.
Wide open look. Drained for 2 points.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
On the wing, Johnson. From deep. And that one's good. Johnson's got 5.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Thing is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Shot clock at 5. Number 20. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 6 points for him.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson with it. He has 5. Number 13. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. about 2 minutes into the second quarter. There's a good screen, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
No good.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Can't connect from 14 feet out. Six to shoot. Number 13, and there's the rejection. Number 16, wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Number 13, defended by Castro.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Can't cash in from close range. Number 13, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Number 13. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Kicks it to Ratliff. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ratliff's got his first basket.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
That's good.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
And the home team has possession. .110 left in the second quarter. Number 8. Nice shot from 10 feet out. He's got 6.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shot. Sometimes it takes more than one defender on him down low.
Number 24. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the home team has possession. 6-point game. .35 seconds left to play in the first half. McCarthy, smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 5. Gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Lets it fly, and that's good for 2. And so here's the home team. There's the pick. The three gets it to go. Number 24. No luck. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. The away team up by 3. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And now it's time to break down the first half for you here on this Wednesday edition of 2K at the Half. Some good basketball for the away team. Their passing has been the key. Great playmaking all around. And for the home club, it's been all hustle. Just a shooting exhibition so far. It seems like they can't miss from long range. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. And so here's the home team. They trail by 3. Pass to McCarthy. Five on the clock. Number 8. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And so far, very efficient all around, about 55%. It's off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Pass to McCarthy. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from McCarthy. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Number 24 misses off the right iron.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here in the second half.
For the lead, the shot misses. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
The thing you notice right off the bat from these statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When the big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fazekas. Another shot, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Great job taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Number 7. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 10.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. The free throw drops for Ratliff. Gone 2 of 5, shooting here in the third quarter. Number 35, defended by McCarthy. Five to shoot. Number 24. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. He's got 6.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
That's the way you've got to go. If you have good position, you've got to get after it and go for that second chance opportunity. Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's McCarthy. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 12 points for him.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
On the post, and it's good on the way in. Approximately 43% in the third quarter. Inside, and he banks in the layup.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Ratliff can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
1:15 left in the third quarter. Number 8. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. There's a screen. Number 24. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Leads him in there. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 10.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
It's stolen. Fires the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The away team up by 11. We'll get right back to the action when we return. have your back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's the screen. Missed inside.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Number 8. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
At the line for your numbers. Number 8. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Number 45. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. It is one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is time to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Thanks, Doris.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
They get a hand on it. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Lets it go from 14. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Number 8. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
A little overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you've got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Number 5. Here's Fazekas. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Look at that effort and energy as he creates the second chance and then converts.
He doesn't just convert, Clark. He converts with maximum force.
He could give lessons on the art of offensive rebounding.
No good from the wing. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The pass to McCarthy. Plenty of space. No luck. In the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Castro. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Number 5, defended by Castro. Just 5 to shoot. Good.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Here's the screen. Number 14. Can't connect from short range.
Really good defense, but you got to set better screens from that offensively.
Count the bucket.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there. And looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know if any coaches would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
.132 left in the fourth quarter. And a missed layup. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Number 8. The offensive rebound. Here's Fazekas. Can't hit from in close. They get 50% in a decent group. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Number 24. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Cannot hit.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just good, hard-nosed basketball to haul in the board.
And it's going to go the other way. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You've got 3-point shooters. Let it fly.
Here's Fazekas. The shot is off, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, no question, the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
9 seconds left in the game, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
What do you think, guys?
Well, they're drawing up the only thing they can here. You just get off a quick one and then go ahead and foul.
I think free throws are going to be front and center the rest of the way here.
seconds left in the fourth. Here's McCarthy. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA and 2K Sports. Now our Jordan player of the game.
Listen, you hear that? That's the sound of the clock running out on your defense. Icba. This ain't a game, it's a takeover. You ready? Let's go.
Mic check, 1, 2, I'm the point guard running the play with a surgical view. I'm a ghost in the post, I'm a beast in the paint, and I'm coming for everything, even the pews. Got the spirit of mine, Fernandez, the El Presidente, the L and the elegant move. I'm a veteran spirit in a rookie body. I'm finding the pocket, I'm catching the groove. See the ICBA roster, we're stacked to the ceiling. We're peeling the layers of defense away like a Scotty Thompson hustle. I'm grabbing the board and I'm putting it back in the day. I'm a hurricane mental, the physical dental. I'm biting the rim and I'm breaking the glass. If you're standing in front of me, better start praying, cause buddy, you're looking like grass.
Coming in hot like a summer in QC. I'm moving so fast that you can't even see me. I'm hitting the triple, I'm James, yeah, big game. The fame and the flame is a visual TV.
Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. Friday Hoops Fest coming up.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And for the home team, number 4, he's guarded by Williams. Pass to Aguilar. Six on the shot clock. For the 3. No luck. Now here's Williams. Number 13, guarded by Wright. Williams with the ball. 0, defended by Aguilar. Stolen. Up top right, Aguilar passes it to Eze. That's blocked. Here's the screen. Number 13 drills the three-pointer.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When the big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
No good on the 3.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
Right against Williams. Number 13. And a miss there on the triple.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
And the shot's good from Eze.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williams double team. Number 13 gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Pass to right. Eze backs in, back to right, 5 to shoot, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
It's the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Back to Williams. Number 10, and that one hits back iron.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
And the pass to Aguilar. No good.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Number 13. It's rebounded by Eze.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
3-pointer right. Can't get it to go. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Berg.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. Dictating the pace and making sure that pace is up-tempo is what he's hoping they can do in this one. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. And I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
.131 left in the first quarter. They set the pick. Number 2. Good on the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Dishes to Balkman. Adams outside. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call. .44 seconds left in the first quarter. Number 13, defended by Freeman. Number 13, no good. Nice defense, gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. No good with the layup. And a lowly 30% to start this game out. Number 43, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
The dish to Balkman. From deep three-point range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The away team, they lead by a bucket. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
And it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebounding battle.
Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to Freeman. Backing him down. Banked in off the glass.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Number 2, blocked, but he stays with it. Number 43, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Freeman passes to Balkman. To the paint, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Number 13, defended by Freeman. Number 2, right over the D. He's got 5.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And you know, at the end of the day, Steve, you just have to respect his overall defensive acumen. I mean, it's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Number 4. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And that one falls for Williams. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 3-pointer right. They get the rebound and blocked. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And Williams, here we go. It's rebounded by Aguiar.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Wright for 3, and that is good. Wright's got 6 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Number 10. Some solid defensive work there from Eze. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Passes to Aguilar. He kicks it to Wright. Backing down. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. 0. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
There's a good screen. Aguilar. Rebound by Williams.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Back to Wright. Cranes the three-pointer. Wright's got 6 points in the quarter.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
The pass to Icba, and it's rejected. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. 1:12 left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. And Wright, here we go. So they take the lead. Wright's got 11 points.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
So it's the visitors now. They trail by 1. The feed to Williams. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. There's the 3. Rebounded by Icba.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Right.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Number 13. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 11 points in the game. Second quarter ends in a tight one. The home team up by 1. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's Hump Day, and this is 2K Sports at the half. Glad you're along for the ride. Plenty of hustle from the home team. Extra possessions almost too easy to come by. They've piled up the second chance buckets. On the other side, the visitors looking pretty solid as well. Tremendous defensive effort out there. They're challenging every shot and sending them into the third row. And that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now it's time to send you back out for the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Wright. He's got 13 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
I tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
Number 13. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 13 points in the game.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
He feeds it to Wright. No dice from the high post.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Williams gets the bucket.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
He passes to Aguilar. Eze. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Feeds it to Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The second chance effort. Shot's good from Eze.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And Steve, quite honestly, he is their muscle. I mean, the guy they rely on for some brute force when they need it is him. Finesse isn't the first word that comes to mind when you're talking about this guy.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout, just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Number 4, he's guarded by Williams. Number 28. They get it back. No good from Aguilar. Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. 0. No good with the wing jumper.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Right outside. Good on the three-point shot. Wright's got 16.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Now here's Williams. He's got 12. 6 to shoot. Gets it to go. 14 points for him.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Well, and that usually leads to a win. I mean, this is just very efficient offense that we're seeing tonight.
That's good. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Pass to Freeman. To the middle. Goes up to the stripe. And he hits the jumper for 2.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. There's the pick. 1:56 left to play in the third. Number 2. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. 6 points for him. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Pass to Freeman. Puts up a 3. The shot misses.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Number 43. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And it's tied up with that one.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Number 15. Second chance shot. Goes up again, and it's good on the way up.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And that's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Number 22, defended by Balkman. Can't get it to go. Gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Number 15, and there's the rejection. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's blocked. The pass to Freeman, all sorts of time, and the shot is good. Gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and nailed 5 of them. There's the screen.
Defensive foul. Number 2. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Williams. 14 points for him. Just 3 on the clock. Can't get it to go. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The away team up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. He passes to Aguilar. To the inside. Backing down is Wright. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. 0. Good on the shot. Being a mediocre 41% in this one. They set the pick. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Back to Wright. to take the lead. The shot is off.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
It's Williams with the drive. Number 51. Goes back up. He lays it in.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Now here's Wright. Number 28. Here's Eze, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Rebounded by Eze. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Number 4. He's guarded by Williams. Wright. And yes, sir, that one drops. Wright's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Williams, that's for 2. Clock at 6. Releases. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. He dishes it to Wright to take the lead. They get it back. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Eze. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Kevin, no surprise. They've capitalized on their opportunities at the free throw line. That's their MO.
Number 13, guarded by Wright. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Pass to Aguilar. Inside. Backing down is Wright. And the shot is long. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Williams from outside. It's rebounded by Aguilar.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Right side. Here's Eze, and it's good. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
.158 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
1:53 left in the game. Here's Wright. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And right on target. Good.
Second chance points have been a big problem for this club defensively.
Well, the initial defense has been fine, but defense is a two-part job. You force a tough shot, then you've got to rebound, and that's where they've got to improve.
Just 5 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. Count that one.
Whoa, that's a big shot right there.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Kevin, the silence is deafening.
Number 28 gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Yeah, that shot got them out of their seats and off their hands.
Guys, they just exploded when it went down.
To take the lead. It's rebounded by Aguiar.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Number 4 buries it.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. It's rebounded by Eze. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it. Just play smart, get a good shot, make sure it's a well-executed offensive possession.
It's intercepted.
That steal was a product of active hands and outstanding defensive awareness there. How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. It's a 2-possession game now.
Guys, your thoughts?
Well, the way to go here, you got to get a quick basket and then a foul. That's the only course of action at this point.
And it's key who they foul. Don't send an excellent free throw shooter to the line here.
A fool if I take it out for granted. A smart man if I keep my feet planted to the earth. Cause the people that hurt can understand it. We speaking out of knowledge, I'm showing how to make it all. You never planned it, it's a short-term goal for me. A record soul for me. Just know me.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Williams drops them both.
Big time trip to the line there, bringing this down to a 1-possession game.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Launches it. Some solid defense from Wright.
I like the defense, guys. Really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yes, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
That may be the knockout blow, guys. Those free throws would seem to have put this one away.
0. Knocks down the 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Here's Williams. Can't connect. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.
Yeah. ICBA the longest, we playing for the crown. Hooping, shooting threes, yeah, we on the town. Fantasy league stronghold when legends take flight. From the concrete jungle to the hoops at night. ICBA, gripping the rock tight. Street ball warriors under the spotlight. Dreams on the court, battles we wage. This the league's anthem. Flip the next page. Jersey on my back, swag on full blast. Call me the captain, my team ain't never last. Fantasy Kings check the rankings, stats is lit. Skill over luck, we the real deal. Legit ICBA, gripping the rock tight. Street ball warriors under the spotlight. Dreams on the court, battles we wage. This the league's anthem. Flip the next page. Draft night, neon lights, player swaps to make. Strategize like a hustler, never a break. Top of the charts, rivals racing for a piece, but we own the court. Best believe we the beer, we own the town. Fantasy league stronghold when legends take flight. From the concrete jungle to the hoops at night. ICBA, gripping the rock tight. Street ball warriors under the spotlight. Dreams on the court, battles we wage. This the league's anthem. Flip the next page. Jersey on my back, swag on full blast. Call me the captain, my team ain't never last. Fantasy Kings check the rankings, stats is lit. Skill over luck, we the real deal. Legit ICBA, gripping the rock tight. Street ball warriors under the spotlight. Dreams on the court, battles we wage. This the league's anthem. Flip the next page. Draft night, neon lights, player swaps to make. Strategize like a hustler, never a break. Top of the charts, rivals racing for a piece, but we own the court. Best believe we the beast. ICBA, gripping the rock tight. Street ball warriors under the spotlight. Dreams on the court, battles we wage. This the league's anthem. Flip the next page. Page, 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 page,
for tuning into the NBA here on 2K Sports. Wednesday in the NBA. It's the away team going up against the home team. And now let's head out to the arena, hook up with Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back at halftime.
And the players doing a little talking here before tip-off. It's all in good fun right now. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And for the home team, number 12. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Jump shot is good that time.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Here is Ross, defended by Maverick. Shot clock at 6. Dishes to Ross. Drained for 2 points. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. Getting out in the open floor and exploiting his team's speed is an area of concentration for him. He said that as soon as we get a rebound, we want to get it to our guards, get off to the races, and we want this basically to come down to a track meet. Sounds like we should be in for a wild ride, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Pass to Phillips. The 11-footer, and that one's good. And so just over a minute and a half played. There's a good screen. Ross dishes to Miller. Pass to Ross. Ross gets a screen for Miller. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. For 3. No good. Gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Ross kicks to Perkins. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
That's good. Maverick's got his first points of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Number 44. Here's Miller. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of a pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy is a catch, fire, and hit guy.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well done again. He doesn't have...
Listen, you hear that? That's the sound of the clock running out on your defense. Icba. This ain't a game, it's a takeover. You ready? Let's go.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, and it's time for a little NBA basketball. Wednesday in the...
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And for the home team, number 21, defended by Ross. Six to shoot. Shot from the wing. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that, Clark, and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win. Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and, of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And you've really got to also admire his steadiness. I mean, no matter what the situation is, he's not going to change his game and risk a drop-off. Very consistent in his approach and production.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Number 44, the offensive rebound, and the shot is good. Perkins got his first points of the game.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. I asked him if he had a plan for all the speed he'll be up against, and he told me a key would be transition defense, saying speed shows up most in the transition game, and we feel if we take that away from them, we have a major advantage. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. Number 21. Miller grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here is Ross. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Miller. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one.
That free throw good from Miller. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. There's a good screen. Number 24 drills it from outside.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. No good from Perkins.
So hard not to go for it when you see a chance for an alley-oop like there was there.
I know he wishes he hadn't.
Excellent D from Perkins.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action. I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Off target with the close range fadeaway. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Perkins got his second bucket.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Number 24, shot clock at 5, drains it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
.137 left in the first quarter of the game. Lee up top, fires from 18. Can't get it to go.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Ellis with a screen on Lee. Perkins pulls it in.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Number 2. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The dish now to Ellis. Clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the paint, number 7. And here is Lee. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He passes to Forbes. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Can't hit. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The home team up 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they've put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Lee outside. Shot off the screen. That one off the back iron and out.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Yes, guys, the Brooklyn Nets going all in this season. With a team payroll of about $100 million, they have an additional luxury tax bill of around $75 million. Guys, the owner's sparing no expense in constructing this roster. But no question, a high burden of expectation for what they'll achieve. It's championship or bust.
No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
And as rebounders go, guys, he is amazingly active on the boards, relentless. And it serves 2 purposes. One, I mean, it gets him a lot of rebounds, of course, but 2, it takes a lot of toll on the opposition. He'll wear you down.
And I'll tell you one more thing about him, Steve. He sets a screen maybe better than anybody. And if he rolls off of it, he gets the ball and gets a clean look. It's automatic.
And so he hits both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Number 7. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Thing has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Lee passes the Forbes, and so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Miller, the pass to Flores. Back to Miller. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Miller's got 5.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Ross kicks to Lee. Ross dishes it to Miller. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for Miller.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Number 24, defended by Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 32, foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Hodge. That one wide left. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Flores, the pass to Ross. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ross has got 5 now.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Number 24, defended by Ross. It's rebounded by Flores. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Number 44. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
6 on the shot clock. Number 32. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Down low, here's Flores. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. There's the pick. Number 21 gets the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
He dishes it to Ross. Backing down. Charity stripe shot. Miller off target at the rim.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
1:10 left now here in the second. Kept alive. Right through the knee for the layup. 8 points for him.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Ross gets a screen for Miller. Here's Flores. They get it again. Second chance shot. Misses at the rim. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here.
Number 24. Some solid defense from Flores.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
That's good. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Number 21, defended by Ross. Number 21. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first half of play. The home team up 7. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's Hump Day, and this is 2K Sports at the half. Glad you're along for the ride. At the midway point, the home team is playing very well. They're doing well inside, big bodies, big points in the paint advantage. And the visitors still keeping at it. This team's known for their offensive rebounding capability, and they're maxing it out in this one. And that's it for us here in the studio. Time to send it on back out to Kevin Harlan and the gang for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Thing has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here is Ross. Miller, that's for 2. Off target with the open look. Number 32, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 10 points for him. Gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Ross gets a screen for Miller. Jacks up a 3. Feeds it to Perkins. The 15-footer, good. Perkins got 6.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Hodge. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Perkins with the screen. To the inside, Miller. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
Number 21. Nice shot from the wing.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half. Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Number 2. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Shot clock at 6. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Number 32. The second chance effort. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls. So he gets them both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wide open look. That's good on the jump shot.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And you know, at the end of the day, Steve, you just have to respect his overall defensive acumen. I mean, it's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Number 7. Can't get it to fall. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Number 7. Perkins with the block. There's the pick. Tipped. Tries to keep it alive. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Puts it up, off the inbound, no good. Williams with the defensive effort. Being at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. And he's off on his first shot of the game. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Boy, they're fully in control, looking that way anyway.
Number 25. Ellis with some nice D. Approximately 43% in the third quarter. Number 7. Over Ross. Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got his second basket of the game.
The defense played him close on that one, but he just would not be denied. Aggressive move for the score.
Launches a 3. No good from Ross.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Number 33 uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 5. 59 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Number 7 somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. 40 seconds left to play in the third. There's a screen by Williams. Number 20 off target with his 3. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Number 44 Williams with the block, and that goes out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Miller kicks to Lee. Lee left side. And there's the feed to Perkins. 3 seconds left. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Perkins. And so Perkins nails both of them.
Well, just as we expected, they've made the most of their chances at the free throw line. That's definitely been a factor so far.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The home team, they're up by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And the final period of play just about to start. From 8. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
At the line of net, number 2.
Being here about 46% for the game. Miller sets a screen for Lee. Perkins. Six to shoot. And the layup falls.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
It has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Number 32. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
And that fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Number 2.
First one falls for him.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Number 21, covered by Lee. High. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Thank you, Doris. It's intercepted. Number 24.
Well, their worst fear came true. This is still anyone's ball game, but losing him to foul trouble would make it a lot tougher.
First free throw is good.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
And so he makes both from the line. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Ross. Six on the shot clock. Number 25 lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Number 21, defended by Ross. Fires from the wing, and that one's good.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Here is Ross. Miller outside, and it's off from three-point range. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Hodge, covered by Miller. Elbow shot is on the way, and that one swishes right in.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Ross gets a screen for Miller, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Ross. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ross. And both free throws good for Ross. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Wide open. Here's Hodge. Goes up again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. And he makes the first.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
He's perfect from the line this time. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here is Ross. Number 25, off target with the jump hook.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Number 2. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Number 24. Number 32. Slams it back in.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
That's exactly what he's capable of, guys. So strong.
Here is Ross. Back to Miller. Here's Flores. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second free throw. Rose at the line for two.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to one. Both free throws good from Flores.
How big was that? He's just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Number 21, defended by Ross. A stupendous finish in traffic. He's got 21.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Perkins. Buries it from outside.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Number 24. Recovered. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to go the other way. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Ross gets a screen for Miller.
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, strategy wouldn't be bad to use it here if they need to.
What do you think, guys?
Well, they've got two options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
$15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the middle. It's tipped. Lee with the steal. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but the foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and polish it off.